Love After Lockup Updates. First, starting off with Tayler's sister, Bobbie. So she said, for all my followers who ask how Bobbie's doing, now that she went public with it, Bobbie's pregnant. I'm going to be a new aunt again this summer. And then Bobbie shared that she and Scott are both Tauruses, born in May. They were hoping that their baby's due date would also make the baby due in May and also a Taurus, but they found out they are having a Gemini baby, and it sounds like they're not too excited about that. She said, unfortunately, our due date is June 12th. Consequently, our baby will be a Gemini. And Chance's girlfriend, Alyssa, shouted out Bobbie. She said, I want to highly congratulate Bobbie. She's having her first baby on the way, and one thing that I really believe will change her life for the better is a little baby. Having my son change my life, she deserves to go through life as a mommy. I cannot believe you're already in the second trimester and showing already. I love this so much for you. Everyone congratulate her. So here's some pictures of Bobbie's baby belly. And it sounds like Chance and his girlfriend Alyssa may be having some issues while he's behind bars. She woke up on December 9th and went from, please send prayers. Chance will be talking to some very important people today. She started off the day positive, but the vibes were completely different by the time she went to bed. She said, I'm probably just fed up and exhausted and mentally stressed. Might be me then. Maybe I'm the mother effing problem. Ugh, men annoy me. And now let's talk about Keith. So Keith actually got served with a child support order. So his baby mom is trying to put him on child support. Credit to All Things Lockup on Instagram for that tidbit of tea. And Keith recently went to court for his drug charges that he caught in November, and he pleaded not guilty to his charges. So next he's going to go to trial. I'm curious how that's going to go for him. And the crazy part is he has a public defender. Him and Latisha both hired didn't hire, but they have court-appointed attorneys because they claim they could not afford to hire their own attorneys. That's just crazy work to me. So it's coming out of the taxpayers' dollars. Like, I feel like after you mess up so many times, you should just be left to your own devices and have to defend yourself. Because Latisha, she has 3 different court dates, like, within a week in January. That is crazy work. And for every single one of these cases, Latisha has a court-appointed attorney, and so does Keith. Yet Keith was dropping 17 racks on engagement rings while he was in prison. And Keith ended up writing a letter to the court. He didn't show up in person. He wrote a letter in, and he ended up making his plea. This is a tactic that he actually learned from Latisha, because Latisha, she will do anything she can to not have to show up in court in person and face the music. She will try to write in her plea, and that's exactly what she did recently. So she had a court date on December 11th. She didn't show up. When they called her name multiple times, she wasn't there. So they ended up filing a bench warrant for her arrest. And then she ended up, I guess, writing her plea, and she sent it to the courts. But she sent it once court had already called her name and they're already done with court for the hour. Even though Latisha was late and the warrant had already been filed, they somehow decided to throw out the bond and reschedule her court date for January 11th at 8:30 a.m. where they're going to have the show cause hearing. And now let's talk about Michael and his wife Kayla. So they have now officially moved in together into their new home. And right after they moved into this house together, Michael revealed that his wife Kayla bought him a car. He said, I got me a car today thanks to my beautiful wife. Thanks, babe. And some people are pointing out, like, what happened to your trucks? Why does she have to buy you a car? And that's what I'm wondering, because he had multiple vehicles. He had dirt bikes. He had all sorts of vehicles and toys that he used to ride around on before he got arrested. Like, did he lose all that when he got arrested? I mean, that sucks to have to start over, but thank God he has this girl helping him out now that he's out. He got out of prison, got him a fresh out of prison starter pack. That's what most prisoners dream of. And meanwhile, things are taking a even worse turn for Zeruiah, Troy, and Karen. So Karen said If anybody see, I'm not even going to say it because I feel like I'll get reported that I say it. You guys can read it. She's now calling her face, saying anything pertaining, hit me up right away because I still got some dirty laundry on her. I bet you won't call the police again. Police caller, in your jurisdiction, not mine. That was a waste of a phone call because he got cussed out too. I don't know. Do you guys think that Karen's breaking the law? I mean, she's been harassing them online, but I don't know if she's like, I don't know if she could get arrested for that. You guys let me know what you think. And Zeruiah said, I'm done playing on the internet. I'm just getting pages deleted and I'm filing police reports. Go run and tell that. TikTok is next. She shared a screenshot of her proudly reporting Karen's profile, and it said that we have removed the page you reported. But the thing is, I can still see Karen's Facebook, so I don't know if they got taken down temporarily or if there's like one of Karen's multiple Facebook pages. And then Troy did a little Q&A and made a few announcements. He said, no, we're not looking for a girlfriend. Females can't even consistently text, call, and FaceTime. And he said, respectfully, stop trolling my wife and I. If you do not like females, please stay out of our inbox. And then he said that he is not looking, well, him and Zeruiah both are not looking for no pillow princess shit either. That is boring. And then he said either bisexual or bi-curious. It's that simple. Someone asked, what is a pillow princess? And he said, someone who lays down and does nothing. And someone said, how's your relationship with your in-laws? And he said, amazing. I love my in-laws. They treat me just like their own. And someone else said, so what are y'all looking for? He said, we're not looking for anything. You just got to be a pretty vibe. And someone else asked about what a pillow princess is, and he said, we don't want a female that just lays there like a doll. She got to be active. If you know, you know. And then someone else said, do you look like your dad? And he said, yes, I have some of my dad's features, but unfortunately my evil ass mother has some strong ass genes, and the older I get, I look more like this sick ass lady. Ugh. And I think like his son looks so much like him and Karen. And then someone else said, do y'all let other women join? He said, nobody's joining anything. We can't even get past consistency of having conversation. These females don't be serious at all. Keep it pee and we can have some fun though. And then someone else said, how can I talk to you guys? I never knew you guys wanted a little third fun. And he said, with the wife approval. So it sounds like you got to go through Zeruiah first. And then someone else said, do y'all let other women join? And he just posted this. And it sounds like they're really trying to find them some action in the bedroom with a third. And someone else said, why do you still allow your mom to hold power over your emotions? And he just put a sad emoji. And then he said, people be thinking this shit for TV and an effing storyline. This is my real ass life. F that TV show. This lady is effing evil and downright nasty. I don't need no effing storyline with no verbally, mentally abusive ass woman. Mother effers really be mentally unstable as F to think for 1 second that it's cool for this woman to be acting like this towards my life. F out of here. I don't have to deal with that shit. F loving from a distance. I've been at a distance and mother effers still find a way to harass me. I ain't sad or did ish to nobody, let alone my own damn mother. I don't even be wanting to entertain this lady. Argue nothing. I've tried and tried and tried and tried. But that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Do you guys think Karen and Troy are ever going to resolve things? I think they will, but I just don't think they're ever going to be as close again as they once was when he first got out of prison. But that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thank you guys so much for watching.